Now, a lot of people in this business ask me, how'd you do it, Calvin? How'd you hit Black Diamond Executive? What's your secret? This business is built in depth, not width. A lot of people get involved in this organization and they expect that they want to go sign up all their friends before their friends even sign up their friends. Rather than me going out and trying to sponsor the world like most of you out there try to do, all I did was simply get 2 after building my list, and I leveraged those 2 to get 4 more. Now I have 6 people in my business. It's at that point where I go deeper into my organization. I go to those next 4. I go to the 2 people my brother brought in. I go to the 2 people my mother brought into this business. And we go sit with each of those 4 this week, and we give them 48 hours and encourage them to get their 2 easiest people, their 2 laydowns into the business, so that they too become stars, and my mom and my brother become star makers. It's at that point when those 4 get their 2 over the next couple of days, when that group of 4 turns into a group of 8 beneath them. When I don't stop there, I don't even go back to my list yet. We go down in that final week of this month, of our first month, and we spend about 8 to 10 hours on these 8 people. And we help them build their list, encourage them to get their 2. The final week, that 8 turns to 16. Now what I did that month through the power of 2, remember through the power of 2, I leveraged those 2 to get 30 people into my business. And at that point, what I do is I go back to my list that I put in the drawer, and I pull out that list and I go for my next 2 laydowns, my next 2 easiest people. And it's at that point when I start the process over. Star Maker. Star Maker is the name of the game. I go back to my next 2 on the list, and I enroll my 3rd and 4th person on my left and right. And I start it over from there. I become a star once again. I go to those 2 people. I help them build their list, help them become stars, and build it deep into my organization. 2 leads to 4. 4 leads to 8. 8 leads to 16. By my second month, I have another group of 30. By that second month, the first group was already off on autopilot. That 30 maybe turned to 50 or 80, and my business is growing. At the end of my second month, 2 people in that organization say, you know what, Calvin, we get it. We build our list, we become stars ourselves, we help others become stars in the process. Go ahead. I go back to my list my 3rd month, and I go get my 5th and 6th person to enroll in the business. I'm building this business 2 at a time, and I start the process over again. Become a star and star maker. This business is not about signing up the masses. It's about signing up a small amount of people to leverage 2, to be able to, from leveraging 2, get a huge amount of people into your business. Just remember, the average Black Diamond in this company has only personally enrolled 40 people. Not 400 people, not 4,000 people. We build this business 2 at a time. We take our time with those 2 and we build deep in our organizations, establishing relationships, not on the surface of our business, but we establish friendships with their friends and their friends' friends and their family, and we go deep into our organization. We build this business 2 at a time. I repeated that process of 2 about 16 to 18 times in my business over 8 months. And from enrolling 37 people into my business, 23 of my 37 people became stars. 6 of those 23 said, you know what, Calvin, I get it, and they were willing to repeat the process I was doing. My efforts were being multiplied by 6 out there every day I was working this business. From those 6 leaders in my business, brought me a little bit over 4,000 people and brought me a little bit under 3,000 people on auto ship in this business, which took me to that rank of Black Diamond Executive. You don't need to sponsor the world. Take your time with this business and build it right, 2 at a time. As you bring 2 in the business, build it about 15 deep through each person, through each of your 2 people. When you get to about 15 deep in one and 15 deep in the other, go back to your list and get your next 2. All you need to do is spend time caring and loving on people and teach them how to build a business the right way, so they only have to build it once. Thank you.